Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Hamburg career mode. I am Fantasy Sports Wizard, and today we are jumping straight into our first preseason game against Emily. And unfortunately, even though we got our first team out on the field, they were struggling. It just didn't feel natural. And I mean, the stats show being thoroughly outplayed, and things weren't clicking, and there was nothing to show you. Um, they tried, just couldn't get any chances, and Empoli were the better side, but we got a point out of that. And that's the way it's me. But we go straight into some training now, and we get some nice improvement on a couple of stats. So these young players are starting to progress nicely. And I don't know, I went into my messages and we got a few scouting updates and player conversations. Hopefully wants to be in the team. So being that it's preseason, I wanted to check out all my players. So I go ahead and we change the squad and we bring in a few changes. Change the formation to a 4-1-2-1-2 wide formation, and yeah, they seem to play better. So we sim through this game, and Kleber is going to give us the game-winning goal in the next couple of minutes, and there we go, 68th minute, we're 1-0 up against Carpi. We've just Groningen to play, who are top of the group, and yeah, it was a good performance from the guys there. And on screen now, you're seeing Drobny, Borussia Mönchengladbach put in a bid for him. We're going to stall right now. Well, we're going to counter, but we basically want to bide our time. And this game against Groningen, we kept the same team that won against Carpi, and they played well. First half, it took a while to settle into it, but second half, they started to turn the game in our favour, and were lucky not to get a goal. Groningen finished with 10 men after a straight red card, and it was a pleasing performance. And we moved on into the knockout stages, thus securing us some much needed transfer funds, which we will be spending in the later episode. And Mönchengladbach have come back, and they don't think he's worth that much, so we're just going to stall for now because we still need Drobny with the hope that Adler will be fit for the opening game. And there you can see on the screen we got 1.2 million euros added to our transfer budget, which is always very nice. And scouts just saying, giving us a few updates on players, and that we have a few injuries, so we're gonna have to adjust the squad for the next game. And we do a bit more training, and we add Gregorich. I think that's how you say his name. I need to get better knowing my players. And Holtby and Altinaz gets very good results, and actually Altinaz increases in rating, which is always nice. And we're going into the game against Kane, and as you can see on the screen, we stuck with the same formation of the last two games, but we brought in what could be considered our strongest squad, with and Lasogo gets to go up front. And I don't know, I didn't know what to make of Kane. Obviously they have had a good preseason as they're into the knockout stages, so I didn't know what to make of it. And obviously we're trying to get that all-important win as our team news flashes up on the screen. And Rudnevs and Lasogo up front, Hopi behind. No real surprises as to the team. It's pretty much the first team that played, and it was a pretty even first half. Not many chances for either side, both had one shot on target, the rest being a bit wayward. And from a managerial point of view, I felt reassured with the way things were progressing. It started off slowly, and we were beginning to grow into the tournament, into the preseason. And the next half really showed promise for the future. And they're going to kick off the second half, and We're going to intercept it here and we'll work it forward, just looking for space for players to run into, and we get a bit lucky in that we're able to keep the ball. We've got an advantage being played here. Muller doing a nice little bit of work, has a deflected shot, but defender picks up, but Holtby then picks that off him and rifles it into the net, and we have our first goal of this game. So things, like I said, are definitely looking good, but you can never rule out the AI and they just decided that they were going to score 90th minute and this is how it's going to end, and we're going to go straight into penalties. Stats probably slightly against, but I felt we had the better play, and I don't know, penalties. Everyone knows the Germans are good at penalties, so I felt semi-confident, but at the same time there's always an element of doubt, and keeper's flat-footed and they go up 1-0. And then Asogo is going to step up, and it's a lovely penalty over the top of the keeper, and we're level at 1-0. And they're going to step up, and I go the right way, and we save it. So it's now advantage us if Rudnev can finish this. And again, the keeper goes the right way, but it's over the top of him again. And we now lead 2-1, so it's advantage us. And then they smash the crossbar, and we are closing in on that final spot. And Muller's turn now. Steps up, keeper goes the right way again, but again it's over the top, and we have a 3-1 lead, meaning they need to score to stay in it. And again they hit the crossbar, giving us the win on penalties, and we move on to the final, where lo and behold we end up facing Groningen, and we get a nice 1.5 million euros added to our transfer budget. So we are moving on nicely, and we're still yet to decide. I mean, well, we kind of have made the decision that Drobny will be sold, but we stick with the same team. But we switch out Rudnes for Olic, giving our experienced forward the chance to shine. And there's the cup we're playing for. Looks a very nice one, but much rather be playing for something more prestigious, such as the Champions League or the Bundesliga, which we will be hoping to contend for. And I don't know, I was confident again heading into this game. I mean, we had a good game against them in the group stages, and we were unlucky to get a draw when we probably outplayed them with their 10-man team. So yeah, and I felt confident with the way the guys were progressing. They seemed to be gelling more together, and I was hoping for a good game. Now I kept the side the same, like I said, and we wanted that experience with Olic. And this is probably what we're going to be seeing in the first opening game of the Bundesliga. Hopefully Adler will be fit, and maybe there'll be a few changes, whether they will make the starting 11 from the transfer market, I don't know, but we'll have to see how those guys perform. And this game, like, after the first half, I mean, it was pretty even. We had the better chances, less possession, but we probably deserved it more right now. But then this may have sealed Drobny's fate. I don't know what he's doing. He tame shot, he fails to deal with, and it's an open net, and Groningen have the lead in the second half. And I switched to a more attacking mode, and Lasogo, he's going to have a shot, smashes the crossbar, but then it bounces back and he rises up to head home, and we are level in the final. And that's how it's going to finish. Literally the last kick of the game, and I tactically made a few substitutions, bringing on a couple of penalty experts, so to speak, for the penalty shootout, as literally had seconds before it ended, and it gives a chance for Drobny A to redeem himself, and B, that's a very nice penalty that A stood no chance of saving. Now Hunt steps up and he is going to bury it again, sending the keeper the right way but over the top, and it's 1-1. Second penalty now for Groningen, and Drobny goes the right way. It's a poor penalty and it's saved. Now Lasogo, the hero in regulation, steps up and makes it 2-1, sending the keeper the wrong way, and it's advantage us as they miss. The third guy now tries to start it, and Drobny goes the right way, and we get a second save. Olic steps up, and this is one of the best penalties you're going to see. If he saved this, then the keeper is not human. Right into the side netting. Perfect penalty from our experienced striker. What he was in the side for. And we have a chance to win it. But the keeper rooted to the spot, so we have to go again. But assuming we score this penalty, chance for Rudnevs to win it. And here we go. Steps up. Tends to keep it the right way, but it's over the top, and Hamburg are your pre-season champions. What a performance from the boys, holding their bottle in both the semi-final and final to win 2 penalty shootouts. The Germans certainly know how to take them, and the boys are delighted. This is huge for the team going forward into the new season. A, for their chemistry, B, for the actual club, and C, gives the fans some hope. And man, I was pumped. Like, a managerial point of view, this was huge. Vindication of what we're trying to do here. And on the screen you see them celebrating what will hopefully be the first of many to come. And the fans in the stadium's delirious, and I'm glad I could bring that to them. And we get a nice couple of €2.5 million to add to our transfer fund, and the board are also pleased with what we're doing. Next episode we'll be sorting out our transfers, and we'll be approaching our first game against Bayern Munich. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on next time. Bye!